Yeah, sure. Just forward.
Hi, I'm Yared.
I'm Cole Chun.
And I'm Marco Molina.
And we're Palette. Our mission is to connect people with great food dishes. We're a restaurant menu-based, data-based app, and we try to include images as well as unbiased images as well as ratings of dishes, which will allow diners to order their dishes easier.
So just to give you a heads up, the exercise we're trying to emulate is each of you got 2 jelly beans, and if you try the first one, great. And I promise you get to the second one later on. This is the demonstration. Okay, so of course it's a negative reaction, and here Cole will explain the problem.
So that was perfect. Jake basically demonstrated what millions of people around the world feel every day when they're eating at a restaurant. So these are our 2 problems. Number 1, and you haven't eaten your first jelly bean, you can eat your first jelly bean too. Number 1 is a lack of information. When you're looking at a menu, half the time you don't know what that means. You're like, if you're in a foreign country, you might not even be able to read what the word says. And if you try a bad dish, you're not going to want to come back to the restaurant because you had a bad experience. The second issue is that you have a hard time finding unbiased pictures. Most times menus don't have pictures. If they do have pictures, they're usually scripted. They're fake food, maybe they're oversized portions. It's not a true reflection of what it actually looks like.
In order to solve these problems, diners will be able to open the app once they enter the restaurant, be shown identify and select their restaurant, be shown a menu, and then be able to see a selection of dishes based off the menu. And then next to those dishes, there will be ratings as well as pictures. Kind of here's a visual representation, and they'll be able to gain more insight on what they look like. So here we can see the great strawberry banana smoothie jelly bean, 5-star rated, fantastic. Long clippings, so-so, 3 stars. It's got Sydney Opera House in the back, and moldy cheese, 1 star rating, terrible. Sorry, anybody about that.
Right, so moving to the data, this is where like the real meat is. So over time, Palette will be able to collect gender, age, and location. This is what we're going to initially stick with. And just provide Palette to create an algorithm to predict what kind of dish you would enjoy in your next order. So here we took a survey and we found out that 32% are highly likely to try a new dish at the same restaurants. This is important because it's telling us that customers are willing to go back to the restaurant, and they might use Palette, well hopefully use Palette, to make the experience more fun and engaging. And 35% is highly likely to use an app which resembles Palette's mission to view and rate individual dishes and look at unbiased generated pictures. Moreover, in addition to data, restaurants will be interested in what the customer's behavior is. So for example, if someone likes to eat clam chowder, there's a high chance that they will also enjoy lobster. Having said that, it's in the restaurant's interest to comply with Palette's mission of connecting people with great food dishes.
So allow me to take you through our competitive analysis. So currently there are maybe about 16 apps that try to do what we're doing on the Apple App Store. All of them have bad ratings, there's none with good ratings. And basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to use either a social media platform or a GPS-based technology. And what they're trying to do is basically show you a dish that you would like and then take you to the restaurant accordingly. That's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is assume that you've already found a good restaurant via Yelp or whatever means you used to find your recommendation, found a good restaurant, and from there you're having trouble deciding what dish you'd like to order, the opposite way. Whoa. So here's our highly qualified professional team. So this is us at the Golden Temple in India, and we really enjoy doing this project together. 1, because we're friends, but 2, because each of us have an individual area of interest that pertains to the company. So for example, me, I'm really interested in business and entrepreneurship. So I focused on marketing, on customer acquisition, how we generate revenue.
I'm passionate about designing great user experiences, so creating connections between people and technology in a fun and interesting way.
And lastly, I'm intrigued by the data that will be collected by Palette and recommend the new dishes that you guys always wanted.
So last but not least, how do we make money? It's very important. But at first, we'd like to focus on just growing our customer base, growing our app, growing our technology. A lot of companies, tech companies, when they first start out, they don't focus on revenue generation. We'll do that as well. We won't do that. We won't focus on revenue generation either. However, eventually, we'd like to be acquired by companies such as Yelp. Yelp's mission is to connect people with great local businesses. Our mission is to connect people with great food dishes. Thus, we really feel like our missions are complementary to each other.
Thanks for listening and painting your own palette. Now can you take your second jelly bean, make sure to take a picture of it, identify it on the key as well, and make sure to post your rating and picture and name of it on the Uncollared Snapchat.
Hashtag palette.
Hashtag palette.
So kind of like how we did it earlier. You put the picture, you try it, you see what it is, you write what it is, and then you put the rating on the college Snapchat. And then if you have time, please check out our landing page as well as our write-up.
The worst one
Any
is
questions?
mom.
Yeah, what is it, gender?
Wait, what's your question?
You guys said something about gender.
Right, no, what I was just saying is that palette will be able to, well, eventually be able to collect location, gender, and age. So are you more concerned like why is that important?
I just
Genders.
Yeah, I just.
So what Marco was trying to say was that based on your profile, when you create a profile, whether it's on Facebook or whatever that may be, however you log in, based on that we can create an algorithm because you'll have some facets. For example, it doesn't have to be, but age, gender, maybe you like Asian food, for example. You really like Asian food, and from there we can both customize preferences for you, so that you can more see the kind of food you like, as well as offer data insight to the restaurants, so that they are more likely to want to participate in their program.
Is there a reason why you guys spelled it like that instead of the original?
Oh, okay, so it was more of a teamwork because before palette it was called foodie, but then it came to my mind like a palette is kind of like a pun, like you have it in your tongue, but also the palette that you use in order to paint in your canvas. So I thought it would be a cool idea if you could paint your own palette in a literal sense, like you take the paints and you can brush over your canvas. And you customize your own dishes, individual dishes.
And the reason we decided to spell it like this was because we really feel like choosing a food is more art than a science.
Exactly.
So we decided to really stick with this spelling.
Yeah.